the strangest creatures caught on video to the funniest fail I've ever seen. These are crazy moments that will make your jaw drop. But before the video starts, if you don't like in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen. I think this prank might be a little messed up.
I'm dying. Help me.
This duck shows up to this restaurant so often that they usually give him a water.
Hello?
Those ducks must have been so confused after not seeing ice for their entire life. It took me 30 seconds to realize he didn't even break the window.
Bye, honey, I love you.
I don't think this guy should be allowed into bounce parks after doing something like this. The fact that it was his mom pulling in the driveway at the end makes this so much worse. Turning a fail into a crazier trick takes so much talent. Does this lady actually think she's helping, or is she just joking? I feel like his legs are bending in ways that they're not even supposed to. You'd only ever see something as crazy as this in the road in Florida. Imagine seeing a really cool jet flying by and then your entire tent flies into the sky. I've never seen a domesticated animal look as chill as this guy does. If you've ever been on a slide like this, you know that if you try to talk, it sounds really strange. I think I actually jumped as hard as the cameraman. I feel like tackling him there was a little bit overkill. I really wish I even knew how bro figured out exactly what was about to happen. If I ever go sledding, I'm gonna have to remember to do this crazy trick first. If she didn't catch this on video, then none of her friends would have believed her. Is this guy actually the most talented person in the world, or is this just CGI? I just want to know what you're even supposed to do in this situation.
No! Bye, have a great time.
There has to be at least a 30% chance that this dog is actually a skinwalker. Do y'all think bro is innocent, or does he know exactly what he's doing? How did she look back at the water and then still decide to walk backwards? How unlucky do you have to be for all the snow on the roof to fall off when you're standing directly underneath it? In case you didn't know, if you don't have a sled, a massive rug will actually work just as well. I really don't think the noises he made at the end were necessary. Do you think this girl is crazy for laying in bed with her massive pet snake? If this guy doesn't get sued for that, then he is the luckiest person on earth. The fact that it looks like her head got replaced makes this so much funnier. How can you catch so many terrible fails at the same time on video? If you didn't know already, you should definitely not jump in a pool when it's below freezing outside. If you ever did this at your school during recess, you'd be the most popular kid for the entire year. This guy was exploring a massive ice town when he saw the weirdest thing in one of the ice bricks.
I'm dying. Help me.
This poor little guy isn't smart enough to realize that the ball is just on the TV and he's not playing fetch with him. This restaurant has so many wild seagulls outside of it that they give their customers a water bottle to keep them away. I'm not sure what he was trying to do, but it definitely wasn't that.
2.
I really don't blame her, cause if I saw a wild monkey walking past my door, I'd be extremely scared too. Failing this badly in front of so many people is one of my worst fears ever. I just want to know why your first reaction was to punch whatever was in front of her.
So you have to hold.
Would you ever go in this massive rolling bubble with your friend? These girls were being tormented by a random rat that was running around their house, so they found out the perfect way to get him out. If I was a delivery guy and this happened on my first day, I'd probably just quit. I guarantee that immediately after this video, they got as far away from there as they possibly could. I really hope the guy with the long hair is getting paid to deal with this. I can't even imagine how windy it has to be for you to be able to jump in the air and then fly backwards. I've never seen a deer pull a prank on an entire family, but I guess there's a first time for everything. I know that immediately after this video, he went inside and jumped into the warmest bath of his entire life. If all dogs were as talented as this little guy, then I definitely have a bunch of them. I would bet my life that when they asked him what happened to the overhang, he said he had no idea. I just want to know why he turned around like he was surprised at what just happened.
Huh?
This guy has definitely seen every Indiana Jones movie to be able to do something like this. If you can do a triple backflip on skis like this guy, you should definitely be skiing for your job. This mall does a giant balloon drop for every single Valentine's Day, and I really want to visit here. Even after searching for hours, I couldn't find the origin of this video, so I have no idea what this strange creature really is. The fact that he really thought his owner disappeared for a second and was super worried is pretty cute. Imagine skiing down a massive mountain and then you fall into a crazy crack in the earth like this one.
There is a crevasse right here.
If that stupid chair wasn't there, I guaranteed he would have done this perfectly. If you've ever tried standing on a pool floaty, then you know it's one of the worst ideas ever. I really wish I knew where this was so I could try doing this with my friends. If I randomly saw my front door's handle moving like crazy, I definitely wouldn't expect that to be outside.
Hello. Hi.
The guy in the orange shirt definitely just used up all of his life's luck. How can someone even have the time to make a massive snowman army like this one?
He has a whole army.
I really don't understand how people in VR can actually feel like they're in the game. This is exactly why you never want to lay on the display beds at any store ever. Even though whale sharks are completely harmless, if I felt that massive thing underneath my feet while I'm swimming, I'd definitely be super scared. I've never seen someone skiing while attached to a camel before, and I don't think I ever will again. If you knew a massive alligator was about to jump right up next to you, would you turn your back on it like this lady? Being able to ski while juggling and not losing a single pin is one of the craziest talents I think I've ever seen.
Over, and I threaded the needle.
The fact that it took her most of the video to figure out that her bro was gone is so funny to me. Every time I see a bear stand up, I can't help but feel like it looks like a person in a costume.
He's playing with it.
Last summer, it got so hot outside that the fire department went out and set up a massive water slide for everybody to try out. Every time I see a video like this, it reminds me why seagulls are one of the most annoying animals on the face of this planet. You have to be super unlucky to be hit by a ball while standing behind the batter.
That foul ball took off a drink that was on.
This family got a notification that there was movement in their backyard, and when they checked the cameras, they saw a massive family of bears playing in their pool. Even though I wouldn't ever get a parakeet for myself, I have to admit that this little guy is really cute. Aww. I actually can't believe that he was able to make it out without actually falling in the water. I found the craziest video of a spider in someone's leg. Click the video on screen to watch.